Hey guys, welcome to my channel. For today's video, I have a Sephora and Ulta haul here for you guys. I also do have one item from OFRA that I'll go over very quickly. But before we get into it, hello, if you are new here, my name is Emily. I do beauty and fashion related content on my channel, so if that sounds interesting to you, please go ahead and consider hitting that subscribe button. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. So real quickly, like I said, I do have an item from OFRA here that I wanted to show you guys, and this is the OFRA signature palette that they did in collaboration with Leora. She has a YouTube channel. Here is the outer box, and basically she just picked the shades from my understanding. She didn't actually like design the shades. She picked them from shades that they already have, which is usually how these types of collabs work. Last year, whenever OFRA did this, they did it with a bunch of different influencers over several weeks. They're doing the same thing this year. So she got a week and I decided to pick her palette up because I thought it was super cute. It actually sold out at first, so I was able to get it on one of the restocks, but I'm pretty excited to try it out. She also had a lip kit that you could have bought. I didn't get that just because I personally don't feel the need to get a lip kit right now since we're wearing masks all the time, but it was very cute, and I'm pretty sure you can still purchase both the palette and the lip set unless the palette sold out again. It might have. And you can use her discount code, which is Leora. I'll leave it down in the description box, and that gives you about 20% off. Basically, that paid for shipping for me because I decided not to add anything else on to get free shipping because, you know, it was cheaper just to pay for the shipping. Plus, I still got a discount on the item anyways, even with the shipping. But here is the palette. So it does come with a mirror and 5 shades. I'm not going to swatch these right now because I'm probably going to do a video with this, or I might be trying out a bunch of different items, and this will be one of them. But you can see that there is a metallic, a highlighter shade, you have 2 mattes, and then the middle shade's actually kind of shimmery. It has a little bit of glitter in it. It's hard to see on camera, but it does have a little bit. Actually, I'll swatch this shade for you guys. Here is the pink shade. It's really hard to tell, but there is just a little bit of glitter in it. So that one is a little bit more shimmery, but you do have the 2 mattes and the metallic. The highlighter shade in here is actually one of the OFRA highlighters, so you can also use this on your cheeks as well. I thought this palette was very fall. I don't watch her all the time on YouTube, but I do watch her videos sometimes and I do enjoy them. And when I saw this palette, I thought that it was so cute and very, very fall-like, kind of like pumpkin spicy. The next item I have is from Pat McGrath, which Pat McGrath is very expensive, but this palette was half off in the Sephora Labor Day sale. So this is her miniature palette in the shade Sublime. I have been wanting to try a Pat McGrath palette forever. However, they're like $125 and I don't have that kind of money. So I got this. This, like I said, was half off. It was originally $28. I got it for $14, and it's just 5 small shadows. It's not a very huge palette, but I am really excited to try this out. I think it's all shimmers, but the packaging on this is so freaking extra. Like it has literal glitter in it. Let's go ahead and open it real quick because I really, really want to swatch this. I gotta do my best not to get any of this glitter on the floor, otherwise the cat will probably try to eat it. But here is the little palette. It's around the same size as this little OFRA one. So it is just a plastic packaging, and then you can see that this is see-through, like a frosted plastic. And then it has the Pat McGrath logo on it, and then here are the actual shades. I really like Pat McGrath and I admire her. She is a really great makeup artist and she does a lot of the fashion makeup. I've always been a big fan of her. Let me go ahead and just swatch a couple of these shades. Look how pretty those are. Like, those are so shimmery. And the thing with shimmers too is a swatch with them, you can kind of get an idea of what it's gonna look like. Look how pretty that is, especially that gold shade. That is gorgeous. And this one's really cool because it's like a light green, but it's kind of a duochrome, so it kind of like goes green but also like a lighter gold, which is really pretty. Next to this true gold, it looks a little bit more green, but it does switch in and out, which is really nice. And then you have the brown. There are 2 other shades I didn't swatch, but this palette is so pretty. If you guys would like to see a video with this palette, let me know down in the comments below. The next item that I also picked up from Sephora is the Tower 28 Shine On Lip Gloss. This is a new release. So I love the packaging on this Tower 28 lip gloss. I have been really wanting to try something from the brand, so that's why I decided to pick it up. It was pretty affordable if I remember correctly. I think it was like $14. Probably try this out in a video as well, but it looks like it's going to be a nice pretty pink color. And like I said, I love the packaging and how it is just kind of like this clear packaging, and I like the logo a lot on it. The next thing I have is from Rare Beauty, which is Selena Gomez's new line, and this was the one item I saw saw from that brand that I was like, I really want to try that. This is their liquid blush, and this is in the shade Joy. This has a dewy finish to it. There are a couple with matte finishes. I picked this one with the dewy finish because I prefer that type of finish on my blushes. So I'm very excited to try this out. I'm a little worried it might be too pigmented for me, but I'm definitely going to try to make it work. I've seen quite a few people try these out now, and I feel like as long as I just do one dot, I should be fine in blending it out. But I do know, because I am so pale, that this could end up being a little bit dark for me, but I'm still gonna give it a go because this was the color that I really wanted to try, and since there's a dewy finish, it just appealed to me more than the matte ones, because I think Blissful was the one that was like recommended for my shade, and I ignored that and bought this one instead. The last thing I picked up from Sephora, and then we'll get to the Ulta items, is the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Body Scrub, and this, I actually think I got this for free because I spent $25. I don't know. I haven't tried their body scrub. I think this is a relatively new product, if I'm not mistaken. Whereas, like, I've tried the body cream and I just know that it smells really good. So, oh, it smells so good. It smells like salted caramel something. If you've never smelled this, I definitely recommend getting one of these little samples if you can, because it smells so good, and then you're gonna just want the full size. All right, let's go to the Ulta items now. So the first thing I got from Ulta was actually just on sale. It wasn't part of the 21 days of beauty sale, it was just on sale at my Ulta. This is the Vita Vital 12 Firming Ampoule Serum from Tony Moly, and it's basically their vitamin A serum. I wanted to try this out. I do like Tony Moly as a brand. I definitely think you have to be careful when you look at the ingredients with some of their stuff. Not that the ingredients are really bad. Compared to some of other Korean brands that I really like, I definitely check their ingredients a little bit more, just because sometimes they have too much fragrance for my personal liking. But if you don't mind fragrance in your skincare and your skin can tolerate it, that is totally your prerogative, just not mine. Here is the ampoule, and I am finishing up a vitamin A serum right now. So once that's done, I'm definitely gonna try this out, but I am excited. I think I got this for like 10 bucks. The next thing I have is also a skincare item. This is from CosRx, and this is their Propolis Extract Light Ampoule. So there's that. And CosRx is probably my favorite Korean brand that's sold here in the US. There are a lot of other good Korean brands I like that are on Yes Style or Yes Savannah that you can find as well. But as far as like easy and accessible to get, this is one of my favorite ones. Their ingredient lists are really simple. They're very easy and they're usually pretty good. Here is their propolis. You can still see the eyeshadows from the Pat McGrath, but it's just like a honey propolis. So I am excited for that. It's supposed to be really good for dry skin and normal skin, but especially dry skin. It's supposed to hydrate your skin really nicely. And this is their new packaging. They used to have more of a triangular shaped packaging, and then they just switched to this one, which makes it look a little bit more like a honey jar. So I think they're kind of trying to appeal to a younger demographic now, but super cute. And all I really care about is the ingredient list. So very excited to try. Okay, and the last item I got in the 21 days of beauty sale was the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I have actually never tried this one out. I've only tried the Goof Proof one out, which is my preference because it has more of like a triangular tip as opposed to this one, which is more of a pencil tip. And mine is in shade 2.5. Normally I wear shade 2. They were sold out of 2 at my Ulta because I went in person and got this since it was like $12. Here is the pencil. Benefit has some of my favorite brow products. I love their brow gel and I love the Goof Proof. I think this should work for me, this shade. So that shade should work for me. It might be like a tad bit dark, but I definitely think I can get that to work for me. Those were all the items I picked up, so I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. If you've picked up any of these new items, I did get quite a few new releases, so let me know if you've picked any of these up. Also, let me know if you're planning on picking any of them up. Are you planning on picking up anything from Rare Beauty? Like I said, the liquid blush was the one thing I really wanted. I also wanted the highlighter, but I have like 20 highlighter, so I don't need another one. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up before you go. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you're into beauty and fashion related content. And that is all for today, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good one. Bye guys.